I'm Ed Johnson, and we're at Providence Ministries getting ready for Christmas Day, where we will feed approximately 5,000 people. And we will be able to give, we're hoping, about 4 toys to each of their children, which we expect to be about 1,600 children coming through.
I'm Kenny Samples. I've been with Providence Ministries for a little bit over 5 years now. Today we're getting ready for Christmas and getting the toys together. I got some of my helpers here, Santa's helpers. When we get the toys in, there's a process. We got to get them off the 18-wheeler and we bring them in. We have to see which ones need batteries, the ones that already have batteries. We'll separate the ones that need batteries, and we'll get the batteries for them. That's the process that we're going through today, and we've got to get all these batteries counted up. That way the kids will have, when they get a toy for Christmas, they'll be able to play with it that day. And then the process from there is to get them all palletized, to put on the truck and take back over to the main building, and we have to go over there, and then we'll set them up on tables where the kids can come through and get them for Christmas.
As you can see in the background here, we're preparing the food, getting ready for feeding the people out in this main area here. We've been doing this here probably, the toy part of it, probably about 25 plus years. It's grown obviously over the years. We went from, say, several hundred people 25 years ago to now in excess of probably Christmas Day 5,000 people. So it has grown over the years. These last 5 years it's grown quite quickly because the economy's been pretty tough and we have a lot of people in need. So we're glad to be able to do this. We have a lot of support in the community. If we didn't have our community support, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing here today.
Hello, I'm Chaplain Wesley with Providence Ministries. Been here about 10 years, and this is probably my 10th Christmas celebration that we've had here, where we give away the toys with children, and it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger every year. More toys, more children, more people. My role in this is to also get involved with the kitchen to make sure we've got plenty of food, make sure we've got all the tables, all the toys, everything in place. This thing goes back well into a couple of months before the Christmas event ever takes place. We've removed everything from the dorm so we can get the area set up for the children to come through and to be able to pick their toys. It's been such a pleasure for me. I certainly enjoy seeing the smile on those children's faces when they walk out with those toys. Sometimes when you're doing this, you don't see the result of what you're doing, but ultimately, when you walk outside and you see a child with a smile on its face and an armful of toys, that's what it's all about. That's the blessing of it all.
I'm Danny Parker. I'm one of the counselors here at Providence Ministries, and we're celebrating Christmas. And it's always a great time to see people exchanging gifts and seeing the kids go through the line and get gifts, and the people that's helping them walk through the line probably get blessed more than they do.
Well, my beginning on this was about 24 years ago. I had heard from friends of mine and stuff that Roy Johnson had been doing a good job over here serving people and taking care of them 365 days of the year, but particularly on Thanksgiving and on Christmas, they serve a lot of people meals, and my wife and I decided about 23 years ago to bring our teenage kids down and help in that process. We thought it would be good for them, and we all look forward to it. So we came down one Thanksgiving Day and joined everybody, all the volunteers, and served meals and had a really good time. It was a good feeling for everybody. And we decided to come back that Christmas. And we're asked to help hand out some toys to the kids. And I think at that time, there might have been about 300, 400 kids. And there was some toys that were donated that we handed out. And I remember one particular moment when my wife was standing by a table and this little 4-year-old girl come up and was tugging on her pants. And she was pointing to a ball, and I happened to be standing there watching, and my wife reached over and grabbed the ball and handed it to this little girl. And this little girl raised her head up and had the most beautiful smile you ever seen, with her beautiful brown eyes. And from that day forward, my wife and I were sold on handing the toys out to kids, and we've been back for 23 years now. It's always a lot of fun. We always feel good doing it. And we just appreciate Roy Johnson and Providence Ministries and everything they do here to support the community and all these people that really need their help.
Well, it started real early this morning. We had them here well before daylight. Some of them told me they were here at 3 a.m. and it's a cold night, but we were glad to get them on in. We've had thousands here today. A lot of smiles and a lot of volunteers that make it all happen. Matter of fact, some of the people in our recovery programs are helping today, and we appreciate them so much. Providence does a lot of things. Christmas is one of them. It's a big thing. But we're also here 365 days a year. Every day we operate in this place to feed the hungry, house the homeless, and to offer our recovery programs for men and women with addiction issues. If you find yourself in that situation, we can help you. You just give us a call.
Instead of going home to be with the family, I like to be here and see the kids come and get the gifts, and that's really the whole meaning of Christmas is Christ and the kids, giving back to the kids and people that don't have anything. It's really true and dear to my heart.